Hey guys, Josh from CaliforniaThroughMyLens.com. Today we're hiking in Wilder Ranch State Park. Wilder Ranch is a state park on Pacific Coast Highway about 10 minutes north of Santa Cruz. The last time I went, the day use fee was $10. We're heading to the historic buildings and the Coastal Bluffs Trail today. So we parked right here and we're gonna do the Old Cove Landing Trail, but we're also gonna see some of the historic buildings before we go out on that. I'm used to hiking in Southern California, so I basically never remember to bring a jacket. It's cold. So we're like 2 minutes walk from the parking lot and we have reached the historic homestead. This area was once part of the Mission Santa Cruz pasture lands before it became part of a Mexican land grant that created Rancho Refugio. The adobe building from that ranch still stands today, while most of the other buildings were built in the late 1800s. This is around the time that the Wilders bought this ranch and created their old Victorian home that was built in 1897. Many of these buildings are still on display today and have become museums in the park. I don't know, I'm guessing there's normally animals here since it says not to feed them, but I don't see any animals right now. Check it out, I found the animals. Sheep and goats out there. You can walk all around the historic buildings, go into the stables, see some of the old farming tools, and even see a few animals on the property. It's definitely an interesting area of Santa Cruz and it's fun to see on a hike like this. It's a cool area, there's lots of picnic benches that you can hang out at. I don't think any of the main buildings are open, but they're cool to see from the outside. You guys check out this crazy tree. No idea what that is, but it looks like something you see in like Hawaii or something. We're leaving the historic houses behind and we are heading out on the coastal trail. This park has dozens of miles of trails, but I wanted to do something coastal, so I went out on the 2-mile Old Cove Landing Trail. It's about a 10-minute walk before you start getting views of the coast. There's the first view of the coast right there. Still on this trail. We're about a half mile in and we are finally getting to the coast. As soon as you get to the coastline, this trail is magical the entire rest of the way. It's beautiful out there and look at all those birds. Alright, so the rest of this hike should be pretty incredible as we are walking along the bluffs. Man, this is beautiful out here. So many little coves to see. It's like every 2 minutes there's another little turn off where you want to take a picture. I didn't see this, but there must be a little thing you can grab that'll tell you what each of these numbers mean. For the next mile, you're basically just walking along the coast with lots of opportunities to go out to the bluff and get better views down to the ocean. The sea was raging that day, so it was pretty cool just to watch the waves crash into the bluffs and see mist coming over. The hiking brochure said that the Old Cove Landing area is where sailing ships used to anchor when they came to the area in the late 1800s. It's pretty incredible to think about sailing ships out in the distance while you're walking around the bluffs. Oh, you know, just another cove. Incredible views. So that's the first cove area that I've just been at, and now we're heading over to a second area. I'm just over halfway done with this hike, and this is one of those hikes where I'm gonna take way too much video and photos. It is just absolutely incredible. Amazing coastal hike. During this part of the hike, you can take a short path down to the Fern Beach Grotto. I didn't do that on this hike, but I've seen some pretty amazing pictures of it in the summertime. So I'm guessing that's the Fern Beach Grotto. I didn't go down to it, but it does look pretty cool. Except there's some trash in there. Check it out, there's a bunch of seals down there. I didn't expect to see any wildlife on this trail, so it was awesome to come around the bend and see a bunch of seals laying out on the rocks. So I thought there were a bunch right there, but look at these guys. There's a ton down there. More than I saw yesterday in Hannah Nuevo. I sat and watched the seals for about 10 minutes before heading on. So right here is where the road turns back inland. This is our last view coming up. There you go, our last view of the coast. After you leave the coast, it's about a half-mile back on a dirt road, past some old farming houses and across the railroad tracks to get back to the parking lot. Alright, we made it back to the parking lot. Thanks for hiking Wilder Ranch with me. Absolutely amazing coastal trail. Great for the whole family as it's not too hard. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.